Employers added 171,000 jobs in September, a stronger than expected number, but unemployment rose a tenth of a point anyway, up to 7.9%, because 500,000 new people entered the labor force. It's cautiously good news for the economy and President Obama's re-election prospects, though as Mitt Romney said today, it still leaves 23 million Americans looking for work. The Wonkblog's Ezra Klein is here to help us break down the numbers. Good to see you.
How's it going?
It seems like the same person dressed as today, although they gave you a tie and me, but we're in virtually identical outfits. What did you make of this jobs report?
This report, top to bottom, was solid. The main line is that we added 171,000 jobs in October. That was more than the 120,000 expected. So the economy's been stronger over the last couple of months, not just in October, but over the summer as a whole and the early fall than we thought. It's good news.
And that's what we see on this chart. The last 3 months, the red bar is bigger than it's been in a while.
Yep.
Yep. We have
Not a lot to say about that. One thing I will note though about these bars, and it goes to a reason to be cautious about this time of month. This bar right here is the August payroll number. That number when it came out was 96,000. That's a bad number. That's not even keeping up with population growth. So people like me wrote, and we said this is a disappointing jobs report, but jobs reports tend to be off by about 100,000 jobs in the initial read. So the thing we all report tends to get moved up or down by around 100,000. That August number ended up going up by 100,000. So August is really 192,000. That was a good month that we didn't know was a good month at the time.
Let's look at the second chart, which makes the point that Mitt Romney's been making, which is if workforce participation was what it was back in 2009, unemployment would be in double digits. Now, some of that's demographics, but some of it's the state of the economy.
Well, let me say one thing, looking at the y-axis, this is a fall from 66% to 63.5% labor force participation. That's a significant fall. That's something to worry about, that we worry about at Wonkblog. It is not exactly the fall that it looks like when you begin your y-axis at 63.5. Look, Romney's argument that labor force participation has gone down and that is part of why the unemployment rate has gone down is accurate. Now, a lot of this is demographics. Some of it is baby boomers retiring. Right. And the fact that you're seeing that little spike right there, again, it's good news from this jobs report.
With 4 days to the election, I don't want to let you go without one more numbers thing, which is what exactly are the chances of Obama or Romney winning the election? Because even though polls, especially national polls, are so close, a lot of the people digging into the numbers say, wait a minute, Obama has a very strong chance to win, much better than 50-50.
There's been this argument over these forecasts and these models, and you see a bunch of them here. So Betfair is a political predictions market. Desart Holbrook is a forecast. Intrade is a predictions market. This is Nate Silver right here. This is Sam Wang from Princeton. And what you're seeing from a couple days ago is that all these different ways of aggregating information about who's going to win the election. So prediction markets wherein people bet, and also models wherein at this point mainly they're looking at state polling data. No matter how you look at it, you're seeing people predict an Obama victory. And the reason is simple. Obama leads in a critical mass of swing states. He's led in a wide variety of those polls. Mitt Romney's not led in many polls in Ohio. He's not leading in polls in Wisconsin and Nevada. If Obama wins those three, it's game over for Romney. So there's been this kind of argument of, well, how can Nate Silver say Obama's got an 80% chance of winning, or Sam Wang say he's got a 90% chance of winning? And the answer is that if you believe the polling, he's got those chances of winning. Now, you can make some kind of argument that there's a systematic bias across all the polls, that something has gone wrong in this year, and all the polls are incorrect. Things can get wrong. I mean, we do make big misses. The financial market, the financial crisis was an example of models going wrong, of information that we thought was solid being incorrect. But I listen to the polls because I think that any weird little theory I can come up with is likelier to be wrong than right. In general, I try not to get overly exercised about various people for various reasons, trying to explain why the polls are wrong, and always wrong in the direction that doesn't favor them. I would frankly give a lot more credibility to somebody who said, I'm a Mitt Romney supporter, but I think it's clear polling is undersampling cell phone voters, and as such, Obama's got a wider lead than we see. When people begin giving me methodological critiques against self-interest, that's when I'll begin listening.
We'll wait for the one poll that matters Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Ezra, thanks a lot.
Thank you.